Ready, go.
All
right. All right, guys. Wait, is my thing connected? Sorry. Okay. Sorry. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Last Two Braincells, the podcast where none of our frontal lobes are developed, which gives us the right to talk about all things pop culture. I'm one of your co-hosts, Jordan Suisalo.
You're the co-host, Ricky Montejo.
And we have our triple threat that keeps us in check, my little sister,
Malili Tamari.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, she got it this time.
She did.
She
I did
did.
get this time.
I see.
I messed up the first few times.
That's okay. But you got it now.
Yeah.
You're learning.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you watched our last episode, we kind of got deep into America and imperialism. And it wasn't as lighthearted as Ricky and I intended this podcast to be. So we just thought we'd sit here and just kind of brighten the mood and, talk about something else.
Talk about something very, very
opposite.
I was going to say relevant. Well, no, the other thing is relevant. Something very important. Very important. Did you? Yeah.
Chromakopia.
Yeah. Chromakopia came out. And have you guys heard anything about it at all? Anything?
I just see that. All I see is ads. I don't even listen to it.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Oh, I've been meaning to listen to it. I've listened to maybe the first half and like the popular songs, but I haven't actually sat down so that I could dissect it. Don't hate me, please. Please.
You've had a good week. It came out October 28th. You've had a good week to
dissect it.
I've
been busy. But I will say I really, really like the first song. I've listened to that one.
That one's good.
How many times though? That's the real question.
Like 3, because I've tried to start it.
That's solid. That's solid. That's
like 3, because I've tried to start it, and then every time what? Because every time I try to start it, I always get busy, and then I have to pause it. But I always start at the first one. So I really like the first one. I will say, you know what the intro reminds me of so much? What, Jordan? What does it remind you?
Well, we were all looking at you.
Yeah,
everyone was looking at you. The crowd was looking at you. We're looking at you.
Even Michael's looking at you, but he had to look down to his phone.
Yeah, everyone's looking.
Shout out to Michael.
Shout out Michael.
Shout out Michael.
He actually provided us with the charger, so thank you,
Michael.
Michael.
I know. Shout out
to Michael.
Shh.
He's bowing.
Us to Michael. Put your hearts up.
No.
Michael.
Am I doing it right? I don't know.
Mike, you don't know how to make a heart?
I just do this, the finger heart.
Oh.
It's easier. Less hard work.
Do you know this one?
I always get confused.
Okay.
Look at this. Can you do this?
What even is that?
Why are you throwing signs out, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
the very first intro song, do you know whose intro that reminds me of?
Who?
Thank you. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Can we get much higher? Tell me that doesn't mirror each other. Like you have the song, then you have the choir, then you have them coming in hot with the rap.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I agree. I didn't think of that.
What is it called? Is it Dark Fantasy? Hold on, let me fact check.
Bro, I don't listen to a lot of mainstream anymore.
That's actually fun fact. My favorite Kanye album.
It's a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, sorry, we're not talking about Kanye. I'm just saying. The intro to Chromakopia.
Yeah.
What? Chromakopia.
The intro to Chromakopia reminds me a lot of the intro to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and I just want to say that you could hear the inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're close. The influences you could really hear the influences, especially because this is a really, really popular album that came out in
2011,
2010, November 22nd.
Oh, just around the same time.
Yeah.
Almost.
Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I've heard the intro many times, and that's what it reminds me of. But please,
go ahead, the expert.
take it away.
Okay. Well, yeah, I could take it away. But what exactly do you guys want to know? Since I know what I'm talking about, but what do you guys want to know about the album? As someone who's only seen ads and has someone who's only heard a few. I was gonna say I did show Jordan Sticky. We were in the car.
I loved that one.
It was okay. First of all, I was in history class listening to this album. I think it was could you help me out a little bit?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that's fine. You can. Anyway, I was in history class when it came out, and I wanted to listen to it. And so we're doing work or whatever. We're doing personal work. You good?
Yeah, I'm straight. Go ahead.
Okay. We were doing personal work, and I was listening to album because I was like, okay, great time to listen to album. And
I am so sorry.
and
gonna get
Sticky
fired now.
came on. Do you guys know? And first of all, if you're in my history class, which you're probably,
Hey, who was that?
which
His name is Ricky.
hold on, can you set the camera up? I literally cannot focus. You can just edit this part out, right?
No.
Oh, you
Keep it
can?
in.
Oh, actually, no. It's authenticity.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, if you're in my history class, which you guys, none of you probably are. My history class probably doesn't. Okay, anyway, my
But-
class is really silent. Just think of like no one talking. My teacher doesn't play any background music. You could probably hear someone's stomach growl, and I know it's true because I have heard my stomach growl, and I've had people look at me weird because my stomach doesn't make
That's the worst,
That's
actually.
my stomach doesn't
Crazy.
make the. It makes like I don't even know. It's just really bad. Anyway, my class is super silent. So do you guys know how hard it was to stay silent hearing Sticky?
Your whole class probably heard it through your headphones.
Yeah.
Like
They probably because I was
considering that-
blasting it.
Do you hear that? I don't know what instrument that is, but it sounds like a glass or like a triangle, and it's like.
Yeah, and I
Dude.
literally was in history, going like. Sticky. Like it was so good. Anyway, so I've showed Jordan Sticky.
Oh my god, I loved it.
Yeah.
That was so. Sticky had that like type of production where you did not know what was coming next or who was coming next. And I
Ooh,
listened.
yeah.
I listened to the album like when it was playing in my car, and it had already came out maybe like 2 days prior. So I seen the features. So I can only imagine how fun it must have been if you didn't know the features in that song. Do you guys want to like troubleshoot really quick?
No, it's not. It's not even on me.
Oh, well, I can only imagine how fun it must have been if you didn't see the features in that song and you did not know what was coming next production wise,
Right.
rapper wise, like what it was going to sound like. So just seeing like who was going to come up. I heard Glorilla. I heard Sexy Red, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I will say she did so good in that song.
I agree.
I really, really enjoyed her verse. And then you had Lil Wayne.
Oh, Wayne?
First of all,
I didn't even
First
hear
of all-
Wayne on there.
Lil Wayne being on this song with Glorilla and Sexy Red was crazy. I was not expecting.
Crazy
I was
lineup.
not expecting
Crazy
that.
lineup.
Crazy
And
lineup.
everybody like held their own. I really like that song. I really like the production. I liked everybody's verses. I thought it was so fun. I really liked it.
That's the thing. I like
It's a yes from me.
It's a it's
Stamp
a
of
fun
approval.
song. It's a fun song. I think of like I've seen a lot of videos where people are like, it's like when the teacher leaves the classroom and everybody's like that's what it gives up. Like, yeah, everyone just goes off and great song. Love it. I even like Tyler's verses. Like there is no verse in the song. I don't even mean to like glaze or anything, but there is no verse in the song that I'm like, I could have done without it. No, every single part made exact sense.
And I think there was like a good amount of features. Like you had 3 features on that. Did Tyler? I didn't really get to like listen to it. Like I just heard it in the car and like while it was kind of playing while we were setting up. But did Tyler have a verse, or was his verse as long as everybody else's?
Yeah,
or was
he-
it just like a quick like course?
Yeah,
coming in?
he had 2 verses, and everyone's verse was the exact same. If anything, I would even been okay if everyone's verses was longer.
Really?
Lil Wayne's verses need to be so much longer because he was going crazy.
Yeah, that song was really fun.
But yeah,
But yeah, other than that, like I've heard the first song because I think that's what he promoted it with. The 1st one,
That one as the lead single.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. And then I heard Sticky. I can't even say just the name. And then I heard the one with Tizo. I forgot which one that one was called.
Darling, I keep falling.
Yeah.
I love that
I
song
heard that
as well.
one too.
Great song.
And I'm just a really, really big fan of Daniel Caesar. I love Daniel Caesar. So I think him and like the intro and like having him be like the promo song was
The way to do it.
so
The way to
good.
do it.
It was so good. I was expecting Frank Ocean though, because when the promos were coming out, everybody was saying they heard Frank.
Everyone says that about every time someone releases an album. Everyone's like, Frank's gonna be on it.
Oh, Frank.
Frank has given up, guys. He does not want to do music anymore.
He was in For All the Dogs.
That doesn't count. That was a sample.
Oh, sorry.
That doesn't.
He
count.
was in it, wasn't he?
He was
No.
part of it.
I think Daniel Caesar being part of the promo too was great because Daniel Caesar hasn't posted any new music in a while, right?
He did Never Enough like last spring.
That's what I'm saying.
So
He
it's
hasn't-
been a minute.
He's been not even last spring because last spring was my sophomore year, and no, that album came out my freshman year.
Did it?
Bad.
That's crazy.
Never
Bad.
Enough.
Bad memories. That's why I remember. That's the blue one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Memory?
was in my freshman year. Yeah,
I just
I
looked it
wouldn't.
up, and The Greatest Showman Never Enough came up.
No,
The
I wouldn't.
Greatest Showman is
It
great.
came out my freshman year, so I think it's good that he added Daniel Caesar. Not only because Daniel Caesar, number one, a good artist, but also when you think of Tyler and when you think of people like Tyler, Daniel Caesar usually comes up. It's like Tyler, Frank Ocean, Daniel Caesar,
Kind of like that alternative
yeah,
type
like
of
so
sound. Yeah.
exactly. So it fits the thing that, and it fits the category of Tyler's music.
His sound,
Mhm.
sound signature.
And
Yeah.
he brought back someone that everyone loves that we haven't heard music from a while.
Who?
Daniel Caesar.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So I
I
just think,
thought you were talking about like
no.
other
So
people.
I
Yeah,
just think
different,
overall
yeah.
using
Yeah.
Daniel Caesar as your promo was great.
Yeah, I agree.
Plus his vocals are insane.
Did this album? Was it like a concept album? To be honest, I never really understand Tyler's concepts like that. Sorry, I just don't like deep dive into his music like that. So like I don't
Is there any
understand. I guess.
when you say you don't really understand? Is there any albums you know of for sure, or you just don't really know anymore?
I don't think that like I think when I have to be like hand fed Tyler the Creator songs. Like
Okay.
somebody else has to listen to the album and then tell me which songs to listen to, and I really like them. But like Tyler the Creator isn't really the type of artist that I will go out and seek his entire discography for. So I don't know if this one had a concept to it.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you asked.
Oh, she's about to go
Here we
crazy.
go. She's cooking. Let her cook.
I'm glad you asked. So, if you are not a Tyler fan, or if you are a Tyler fan, you should already know this. But if you're not a Tyler fan, can you look up what year Wolf? Sorry, I have a lisp or what speech pen, whatever. Wolf. Can you look up when that album was released? So, Wolf was one of his first albums that he released.
2013.
2013. I personally really like it,
Oh my
but it's one of his first. I personally think Tyler gets better as he releases new albums. I don't think he's one of those artists where it's like, oh, I miss his old stuff. Like, do you guys know his album Goblin?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay, Goblin's
That's
one-
2011.
Okay, Goblin's one of his first albums. No hate, but if you say Goblin is your favorite album, you are lying and you want to be different. Tyler has even said that he does not like Goblin like that. So if you meet someone who says they like Goblin as their favorite album, they want to be different so bad. Anyway, the point is Tyler gets better as he goes on.
I heard he had just like really like weird lyrics in there too.
Yeah, no, Goblin is a really crazy. You probably should.
Was it like an experimental album?
I could see it being yeah. He
Oh.
just like says some like wild things, and gives off very stalkerish vibes. Anyway, the point is, so in 2013, for you newbies who obviously know nothing
Like
about,
me?
know nothing
Yeah.
about Tyler. He
me
has
too.
he has one of the songs called Answer, and if I'm not mistaken, in the song he basically talks about wanting to get in touch with his dad because his dad's not in his life. And obviously his dad never reciprocated, and so he makes a lot of, I don't know if he makes a lot of music, but I know one of his motivations was his dad because his dad's not in his life. Then in Chromacopia there's a song called Like Him, and his mom is talking in the song, and in the song like she's talking and she's like, bro, you look exactly like your dad, like whatever. And he probably heard that before. And then in this song, it's revealed that Tyler's dad actually wanted to be part of his life the entire time, but his mom just didn't.
Damn.
Yeah, but his mom just
That
didn't
was mean.
allow it.
That's
So-
heavy.
Yeah. And so I don't know when Tyler found that out, but to make a song about it after making a song like Answer back in 2013, I feel like that's very hard.
Yeah.
And, have you heard the song at all?
No.
I don't want to sing it to you, but like at the end he goes like, do I look like him? I'm like, I can't sing it for you, but the point is
That's
what the song
heavy,
is about. Yeah.
And people make art about what they're going
Trauma.
through,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what makes it art, and that's what makes it like so relatable. And so for him to,
Yeah.
that's heavy.
Yeah. And again, like, I'm not Tyler's friend. Tyler doesn't know of my existence, so I can't label every single pinpoint. But my AP Lang teacher is a big fan of Tyler. He's 24. He's so weird. My AP language teacher is 24 years old. Isn't that crazy? He's literally your
It's
age.
believable.
He's a great guy, but just anyway. And I remember
He's like our age.
he was talking about
Just like 2 years.
Chromacopia.
Ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No,
Sorry,
no,
guys,
we're reminiscing about how old we
Yeah,
are.
yeah, yeah.
He was talking about
My neck
Chromacopia,
hurts.
He was a big
No, legit, my neck hurts right now.
he's a big Tyler fan. He bought the vinyl. I remember actually we were doing a lesson and a like little snippet of Chromakopia came out, and so he actually paused the entire lecture and made us watch it with him. Like Mr. Mignardi, you could have done that on your own time, but
He's
okay.
so real for that, though.
Yeah, no, he literally was like, "Hold on, guys, it just came out." It was like 15 seconds, but anyway. And he actually like did a little like analyzation with us. Like it was really small, and he talks about. Do you guys know the cover of Chromakopia? Have you seen the cover?
Yes, I.
Not
Get it.
really.
So so the cover is him just wearing a mask.
I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
And it's like the mask isn't anything crazy. It's literally just a mask. And so our teacher did a little analyzation because he said he likes to analyze things. Duh, he's an AP teacher. And he says that the do you want to show the camera or
I'm just gonna show Ricky, and Ricky and I will do it in post.
okay.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Actually,
yeah.
I need to see it too just to. So he's wearing a mask, and our teacher actually said that the mask is supposed to still be him. He's not
I see that.
hiding as anybody else. He's still hiding as him. It's just it's kind of like a layer. Like he's still hiding as him, but it's a like kind of like a double thing. Like yeah, everyone knows it's still him, but I'm still hiding the fact,
A version of himself that he only expresses to other people.
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of.
That was very well put.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know what I was
That was
talking
very
about.
eloquently.
No,
put.
because
That was
I've
really good.
I've that certain how do I put this? That concept I've seen it somewhere else before, so that's why.
Computer.
I was like, what's happening?
No, I just needed to-
I just seen this. I was like, what are you doing? But yeah, no, that I've a lot of artists do that. A lot of artists do that, but again, it's expressed in different ways.
Yeah.
So from his music, I guess it's really represented in that.
And I think he's gone on podcasts before where he said like just be yourself.
Yeah,
Be
someone else, or try to copy a sound.
So I
Yeah.
kind of like that he did that in his cover. He's like, it's a mask. He's still himself, but there's levels to it. There's
Yeah,
levels.
exactly.
He is in the light. He's a very well-known celebrity, so he's not gonna like.
Yeah, so that means he's usually in the open
Yeah.
of a lot of eyes,
Yeah.
a lot of people. So to try to hide his true self is probably gonna be pretty hard
Yeah.
everyday battle.
And I think that's what I like about him is that he is so authentically himself.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say he uses humor as a coping mechanism though?
Probably.
'Cause he's a funny guy. He has a lot of jokes.
You ever seen
Def-
his stuff with Nardward?
Yes.
Bro.
Definitely. I don't know if it's real.
Damn, no, bro.
I think it's real. I think it's real. I could be wrong, but I've seen a lot of people say it's real. There's this one clip of him. I don't know what it's for, but it's like someone like confessing like their love for him, pretty much.
I've seen that.
Yes, is that real? I'm pretty sure it's real
I think it is real.
because I've seen anyway. And basically, he's like the guy's confessing his love. He's like, I just like like you ignored me and all these things. And Tyler's like, well, I mean, what else you want me to do? Like,
He ordered food like to the
Like, he
room.
ordered-
was, like eating while the guy was like confessing like his feelings for him.
yeah, and not even in like a mean way, but like I think that's a good point. Maybe he uses humor to cope with
Maybe that's
whatever.
what mask. He's still himself, but he's using humor to like
Mm-hmm.
cope with it.
Kind of reminds me of the theater masks that they have hanging.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like the happy one and the sad.
Yeah,
one.
exactly,
The
yeah.
drama
Mhm.
Yeah.
type of thing. Yeah.
I was gonna say he actually has a song on the album called "Take Your Mask Off," which is
There you go.
and what's it
Masks
called?
off.
He
Yeah, I know. That's the only reference I could get. I'm sorry.
Uh,
That's the most modern I can go.
he has one called
$2016.
Yeah.
"Take Your Mask Off."
Dude, I only listen to like. Never mind. You already know what I kind of listen
He
to.
listens to G-Funk.
I actually really like G-Funk too. His last
Not
song
only
too is
G-Funk.
called "I Hope You Find Your Way Home," and like I said, I'm sure there's a million meanings for it because we're going through. And even his last album, "Call Me If You Get Lost," hope you find your way home. I just little double thing there.
Little Easter eggs.
Yeah, little Easter eggs. He has a song called "I Killed You." Oh,
I mean, we were listening to earlier. How many songs did we get through? Like 4 or 5?
We got it about halfway. We had it playing while.
We were setting up. We were setting up hella hard,
So,
hella quickly too.
yeah. So, I liked what I heard.
mhm.
Yeah, I heard a lot of soul influence, especially in the chords, but also hear a lot of the synths that remind me of like the 80s, because the 80s is a really experimental phase of synthesizers. Just because that's when technology was able to do that for us. But I also hear a lot of like the Pharrell, Neptune's, Nerd kind of drum patterns and drum hits, and even just the percussion. The transitions are really well too, especially from going from the A section to the.
Oh, it's it's
that transition was really
yeah,
cool
it's
in
like
that song.
from it's raw ta ta to paranoid.
That one was really cool.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that transition.
I
heard a few ones.
A lot of the songs.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of playing in the background while we were doing stuff, but like from what I could hear,
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool.
No, it was good. It
I
was
like-
definitely unique from what
Mhm.
most of the stuff is, and so I could see why it's like just be yourself, legit.
I like how he uses his mom's voice, like in the beginning. Don't dim your light for people. He talks about don't ever tell the B word that you love them. I know the album like talks a lot about like growing up, like his own lessons that he faced. Oh, there we go, self-reflection. I know that's what it talks a lot about. Hence, like the mask. You know.
I do like how thoughtful he is in his projects.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe that's what it takes.
Yeah.
It takes a while. I mean, yeah, working on a project like that takes a while.
How like intentional he is about it. Like I feel like every beat is like supposed to be there. It's
Yeah.
not just like fast food music.
Mm.
It's like actually like sitting down. I haven't gotten to like dissect the lyrics yet,
Mhm.
but I'm sure there's like you're saying it's talking about self-reflection and just like past traumas.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some like really deep stuff in there.
I think too. This is his version of Ricky. Have you heard Kendrick Lamar
I
like
knew you were gonna say that.
Mr. Morale?
No.
Okay, well, I love.
Well,
Kendrick
I think I went through the album once. It wasn't that memorable for me, so
Lamar.
I can't.
Weirdo. I'm just kidding. Well,
It's okay.
Mr. Morale is basically like his own self-reflection. He talks about a lot of
Ah, okay.
self-reflection. He talks about
Mm.
he actually talks about going to therapy. He talks about like childhood traumas that he faced, and just like you said, self-reflection growing up. And so I think this is Tyler's version of that. But yeah, great album. Also, I would like to say that I don't wear ties. I had a thing for school today. I had to dress businessy, so I just wanted to point that out, just in case like, why is she wearing tie? I don't wear
Yeah,
ties.
she
Okay,
had
I
to say
just
it.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah, I
And-
like
You
it.
could really start a trend if you wanted to.
no. I think ties are great. I just don't want everybody to think I just show up to podcasts thinking I'm her because I wear ties. Anyway, the point is, yeah.
What? It's-
Anyways,
I don't think people are gonna make that connection, but anyways.
Either way,
well, is there anything else you wanted to add?
Oh, let me ask you this. Hold on, sorry.
There you go.
What do you rate the album of so much that you have heard and have like deciphered and listened and learned about out of 10?
I've listened to the whole album one time through. I listen to albums one time through, and then all the songs that I really like, I'll just like them and keep listening to those.
Mm.
For someone who makes music, because he releases every 2 years. That's his thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, last year didn't really count. He just released
Deluxe.
a deluxe, which I was really sad about. But give him a break. He obviously was going through things. I think for someone who releases music every 2 years and each time, like, it's a good album, like, I think that's a lot. So I'll give it an 8. Like, I mean, I like a lot of songs on there, but to progressively make albums, like, what's 5 albums in 10 years, and for you to still be as big as you are, and for it to still be good, and for you to still have hits, I think a good 8, just because of his consistency with his music. And he gets better every time. So he doesn't stick to the same thing. He tries to venture out.
Okay, I like
Yeah.
that. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, hell yeah.
Definitely.
I am excited to give it a listen and actually start to dissect the lyrics and like look at like the different productions instead of just like listening to it from my phone from afar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And listen to Sticky.
give it a chance. Sticky.
Right.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Like,
I'm excited for you too. But yeah.
Well, I think that's all we have for you guys today. Unless you guys want to add anything else about the album, no.
I'm probably not gonna listen to the album, to be honest.
We're gonna make him listen to the album.
Just like
Anyway.
the other
Just
one.
gonna play it everywhere we are with you.
What was the other
Yeah.
one? That other one we were supposed to listen to?
Oh, Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted Ricky to listen to Short and Sweet so bad. we actually might make you listen to that.
Oh
Both.
my
Is
God. All right.
revolutionary in girl pop. Anyways, we won't
Okay.
get into that. We'll leave it as it was. That's our opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. We're just running on our last two brain cells.